It's Thursday, and that thing can f*** off. Morning, and welcome to Norwich. The beautiful city of Norwich, where I am walking through the streets and there is no street decks in sight. It's a glorious day. A glorious day that's going to get very, very hot. That seems to be the theme this week, hot outings. But we are here in Norwich because summer showcase, and this is actually the personal one, because the other station I pulled, I was like, what is that noise? Nothing. The personal one I pulled will explain it, or why I'm here. But then I thought to myself, well, hold on, I need another end showcase. Norwich. So we are going to do the stretch between Norwich and Ely today, a stretch I've never ever done before in my life. And that means we're going to do 5 stations in total: Norwich, Wyndham, Attleborough, Thetford, Brandon and Ely itself. Actually it's 6 then. But the festivities actually began last night, because I got here Sunday evening and I thought to myself, let's do Norwich station right now. So here, folks, is here's the footage for Norwich. And that, ladies and gentlemen, does bring us to Norwich railway station, which is just over my shoulder right here. I think you'll agree, one of the most beautiful station buildings I think we have ever seen. Operated by Greater Anglia, it has 6 platforms to its name, with additional services provided by East Midlands Railway on their service through to Liverpool Lime Street. Now, Norwich Station was originally opened by the Yarmouth and Norwich Railway in 1844 as Norwich. However, 5 years later, it was then known as Norwich Thorpe Railway Station. It retained that name until 1969, when it was reverted back to Norwich. And then, in 1866, I do believe, or 1886, it was renamed to Norwich Thorpe Railway Station. Oh, and recited, I should say. Sorry, I didn't want to rename, recited. But like I said, it's a beautiful station. Look at it. Look at it. It's beautiful. In every single department as well. You can't complain about that. So, yes, today's journey is going to start here. And then we're going to be down the eastern counties into Ely. So we're going to go into Norwich Station now. And we're going to find our train. And our train's a bit of a dirty flirt. Just before we head in though, where are the electroliners? Exactly. Exactly. Ian Poole rocks up to Norwich and the electroliners go hiding. Exactly. I got here at 7 PM last night and I'm leaving now at 6:30 in the morning. Not an electroliner in sight. You can all kiss my ass. Here is my unit, 755410. I had a ride on these yesterday and did a vlog for them, which will be released later in the year. These things are mighty. And I mean mighty. Yes, thank you. Ooh, that's wet. That's a motherfucking wet one. Okay everyone, here we are then at our first station of the session. This is Wyndham Railway Station, operated by Greater Anglia. It has 2 platforms to its name, and Wyndham Railway Station was originally supposed to be opened by the Norwich and Brandon Railway in 1844. However, before the Norwich and Brandon Railway even turned a wheel, it merged with the Norwich and Yarmouth Railway. So this station was then opened by the Norwich and Yarmouth Railway in 1845. It replaced the station known as Spinks Lane Railway Station, which was a few hundred metres in one of the other directions. Forgive the noise, I haven't a clue what that is first thing in the morning. I know over here at Wyndham we have a huge industrial area over in that sort of direction. So it probably is something to do with over there. Now over my shoulder here, the station bistro. This is a famous station bistro. It's featured in many BBC documentaries. It's apparently the brief encounter, which is probably why. And down now, I believe it is just, you can see the signal box just over my shoulder there. Now there is a junction there. I believe that is the junction there to take you to the Mid Norfolk Railway, which is over in Dereham. So yeah, nice, very nice looking station indeed is Wyndham. Now if you look at the station now, see, to me, untrained eye, I would pronounce that Wymondham, but apparently that OND is silent, so it's Wyndham. I don't know about that. Anyway, we're here for an hour, and then we move down to our next station, a few minutes down the line in Attleborough.
Thank you.
Can I sit on this bench? All the benches are bleeding wet. Why is that? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the second station of the day, third station of the showcase. This is Attleborough Railway Station, operated by Greater Anglia. It has two platforms to its name in a staggered formation. And this station was opened by the Norwich and Yarmouth Railway in 1845 and was a major hub for goods traffic until 1966, when it actually closed to goods traffic. Now, it for a long time flitted between being the next and the second next station from Wyndham, because they kept when these franchise passed between the franchises, so from the Norfolk and Yarmouth through to the Great Eastern, through to the L&ER, they kept closing Spooner Row, and then the previous people kept reopening it, and so on and so forth. It just kept going on. But Spooner Row nowadays, we did pass that on the way here. It's only sees a very limited service, so that's why we're not doing Spooner Row, along with a few other stations as well that we're not doing. But yeah, it's a lovely station. We're taking advantage of the shade. We've got to take advantage of the shade today. I think it's going to get that hot that the shade is going to be our friend, as is the wind, because when we're in the shade, it's a lovely cool breeze. I don't want to know what it's like out in the sun at the moment. But we're here for another 35 minutes. In fact, our train is actually the next train, if the East Midlands doesn't come here a little bit beforehand. But then we're off to our next station, which is Sthetford.
Welcome to the service for Stansted Airport. Next stop will be
I thought I saw raindrops. It is, it's raining.
I can't imagine being on that all the way to Liverpool. 5.5 hours.
Not as bad as you think.
Oh, she's come all the way from the East Midlands of Nottingham and Derby on a divert just to look after you, Ian. To make sure you're not causing any problems for Greater Anglia. That's a lovely, that's a good, responsible unit, that is. You should be very proud of 505 for coming this far out of East Midlands territory. Now, for those that say 428 is his favourite, that's his favourite Scott Rail 170. But this is his favourite 170 from East Midlands, because it used to go to Rugeley all those years ago.
How about you f*** off? You f*** off back to where you came from. And
oh, I do apologise for Ian's language there towards his own beloved, his favourite England 170. And he misses it that much that he says go back to where it came from. So he wants it to go back to Tyseley to do Birmingham Rugeley, Birmingham Hereford, Birmingham Shrewsbury services because he misses it that much. You opened the door, Ian. He misses it that much. He wants it back in the West Midlands. I knew he'd get sick. I knew he'd miss it. And ladies and gentlemen, it's just been proven at Thetford.
There are some F-15s and F-35s up there. I will declare war in a second. Where are they?
Yeah, I know where they are. They're too busy looking out for 200, 400 MMCs and the Class 172 Turbostars. They will do us a service for God, King and Country by blasting them to hell. Meanwhile, a lovely 505 at Thetford though. Lovely weather as well.
Good, now fuck off. Alright then folks, here we are at the next station of the showcase. This is Thetford Railway Station, operated by Greater Anglia, 2 platforms to its name. And like the previous stations, opened in 1845 by the Norwich and Ely Railway. But like the others as well, it did undergo a lot of transitions, because it got handed over to the Great Eastern Railway, it got handed over to the London North Eastern Railway. So it kept bouncing back and forth between operators, just like other people. There is a lovely signal box. I don't know if you can see it just over my shoulder. There's people in the way, but there is a lovely signal box just down the other end of the platform. It's disused now. It's been boarded up. So I'll probably show it to you later on. But also, I'm being treated to some dogfighting. Now, for those who don't know what dogfighting is, we are nearby RAF Lakenheath, or Lakenheath, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And there are F-15, F-35 fighters on military moves in the air. They should have been here about 10 minutes ago when 17505 showed up, dropped a bomb on it. Lord knows it would have needed it. But yeah, lovely station, and I'll be glad to come here again, that's for damn sure. Anyway, here for about 20 or so more minutes, and we're off to our next station, which will be Brandon. Somebody's actually attacking me. I might actually approach.
Welcome to the service for Stansted Airport.
Oh! Hello, Brandon. Alright then folks, here is the penultimate station of the showcase. This is Brandon Railway Station, operated by Greater Anglia. It has 2 platforms in a staggered formation to its name. And Brandon Station was opened in 1845 by the Norfolk and Yarmouth Railway as Brandon. However, when 1923 came around and the franchise passed to the Great Eastern Railway through to the London North Eastern Railway, they renamed it to Brandon Norfolk, and then it reverted back to its name a little later. It's not actually in Brandon, we're actually on the outskirts of Brandon. Behind me is a Grade 2 listed building that's undergoing some refurbishment at the moment, which is very nice. And I don't know if you can see it down the bottom. There is a shed lurking down that way. Do you see it down there? There is a shed lurking. I don't know for what reason it's lurking there. We'll have to wait and find out. Now, this is when trains don't stop at Lakenheath Railway Station. This is the nearest station to 2 military bases. That's RAF Lakenheath and RAF Mildenhall. I think that's how it's pronounced. Middlehall or Mildenhall, I'm not quite sure. Now, I am keeping an eye on the skies towards those 2 bases, because there's an MD-11 about to take off for the United States Air Force. I did see a 4-engine plane going over Thetford, and I was thinking, my God, that's a low 747. It wasn't. It was a Globemaster that just took off from Mildenhall. So there's going to be an MD-11, hopefully at some point in the not too distant near future. But we're here for an hour, and then we're off to our next and final station of this showcase, which is going to be Ely. There it is, just over there. It's not doing the same thing that the Globemaster did, which was turn over Thetford. It's gone right by Thetford. Oh, that's a shame. I would like that on photo. They're over here somewhere. Where are they? There. There they are. We just had some military take off from Lakenheath. That's either going to be an F-15 or an F-35. Oh, are we going to get a treat here or not? Yeah, maybe not. We just got another one. Where is it? It's there, somewhere over here. I can't see because my the glare on my phone is ridiculous. It's around there somewhere, I think. Maybe over in that direction there somewhere. I'm not entirely sure. I might be over towards the house now. It's over there somewhere. There's a KC-135 Stratotanker. That's going into land at Mildenhall. Yeah, that's landed at Mildenhall, that is. Hello, EMR Pride. Right here then folks, here we are at the final station of the showcase. This is Ely Railway Station, operated by Greater Anglia, 3 platforms to its name, with additional services provided by Gavia Great Northern, Gavia Thameslink, on their services down to King's Cross and King's Lynn, cross country, but on the Stansted Express service from Birmingham New Street to Stansted Airport, and East Midlands Railway from Liverpool Line 3 over to Norwich. Now this station first opened in 1845 by the Eastern Counties Railway, and it opened at a cost of £81,000, which back then was a hell of a lot of money, and I think we can all agree it was a hell of a lot of money. But it's definitely earned its name known as the Crew at the Fenlands, because it is the Crew at the Fenlands. And I need to sort out a freight train. Would you excuse me a second? And there we go, that's that sorted. So yeah, it is known as the crew of the Midlands because it just has loads of freight because we're basically on the line that comes out of Felixstowe that heads down towards Peterborough. But yeah, definitely a good time if you ever come to Ely, definitely. But that is going to do it. So thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, don't forget to subscribe if you've not already done so. Thank you to the channel members as well. Your continued support of the channel does mean the absolute world to me. If you want to become a member like all the other legends, it's $3.99 for a membership. There's a buy mode appearing over my shoulder. Look, hello. Is it 424? It's 424, so that's absolutely fine. Yeah, you get vlogs early, you get shouted out at the end of every video. So that's going to do it for us. Next up, N's going to stay a bit local in these parts because we're going onto the other side of the Anglia territory. That gives you a hint. So thank you all, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all on Saturday. Here comes my train now.
Ipswich service now arriving at platform number 2, platform 2 for Soham, Bury St Edmunds, Stowmarket and Ipswich. And passengers joining this train will be non-public bicycle, please go to the very rear of the train. Train arriving at platform number 2 is for Ipswich via Bury St Edmunds. Cycle area is in the rear carriage only.